I say your first stage of knowledge, we don't mean your academic knowledge. You're in the first stage of your knowledge of black self. For every one of you now are beginning to love your blackness. You're beginning to take pride in your blackness. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. To show pride in your blackness, you may wear a dashiki. You may wear an afro. You may take on some of the cultural paths of black people. But in your first state of knowledge, the world cannot honor you. The world says, they are awake. The world says, they're coming to themselves. But in that state, the world cannot honor you and me. So what must be done? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that the black man must fill his head with knowledge. Fill his head with wisdom and understanding. And as that sperm cannot be honored in its first state, we who will receive knowledge, wisdom, and understanding will grow and grow and grow into some kind of being that the world will say, there goes Brother Kareem, Brother Muhammad, not James Jones, Harry McGillicuddy. There goes Etikwa Lumumba. Look at what he's done. Look at what he's built. Not look at his diploma. Look at what he's accomplished against obstacles. This is your challenge, black brother. You must make a commitment this day to your people. These are your parents. Some of them 50 and 60 and 70 years old, on their way down into the valley of death. You are their new beginning. You are their commencement. You have the hopes of your parents on your shoulders. What will you do with them? Will you dash their hopes against the rocks by becoming junkies? Will you dash their hopes against the rocks by becoming so white-minded that you will strive for material things and forget the suffering of your people? Will you get wrapped up in some fine office building or some fine company of white people and say, I've got it made now? Is that where you're headed? Will you go to college from here to party, to play, to smoke reefers, to fornicate, to commit adultery, to live a low, cheap life that our slave masters have taught us to live? What are you going to do? We want to know and hear from you, not tomorrow, but today. What are you going to do? When white people open the door to let you into college, they're not letting you in because they love you. There's another trap for you if you're not wise to see your way around it, and that's why I love the valedictorian and the salutatorian. They were saying we've got to open our eyes to see the trick. What kind of foolishness is that you want to engage in? You can't help your people that way. Don't go to college for simply to play sports. The world never honors, the world of wisdom never honors basketball players. The world of wisdom never honors football players. The world of wisdom never honors song and dance men. You've been clowns and buffoons and sport figures too long.